Hey everybody, and welcome back to Rathlin, or oh, I did it again. Welcome back to Hof Bergmann. Our first day back on the map after we have completed our auction. We are going to do some field work, but it is dark. It is almost 3 o'clock in the morning on day 6, actually, of early spring. Time has been just rolling on here at 1.5 times speed. So we're just going to run up here. I'm going to drop in on Silver Dragon. I think he's up here. See what's going on before we head back down to our fields and start doing a little bit of field work. Boy, is it dark. This map is dark at night. Luckily, I had jumped on the other day and picked up some equipment when the shop was open, because if we had waited till now, well, the shop's not open now, is it? Would have had to wait. I guess you're not in the map, or you're in, but you're not actually in. Got himself quite the setup here. He's got a... I guess he's going for the purple theme here. Hey, Aiden. How you doing? Just came up here to drop in on Silver Dragon and check out what was going on with him. Like he's making himself some wood chips. The door. And I guess he's also make board pallets. Alright, well, let's see, I think he's in on the map, and Tiger Man is, I think Tiger Man is locked in the land market down there, so we're just going to go ahead, jump in on our... So I can't turn that light off, huh? I'm gonna jump on in our tractor and head on back to the farm. Or what we're gonna call the farm. We've got some field work to do. Hey Bryant. The 4th was pretty good. It was hot, but it was pretty good. Went down to the local parade with the kids. Watched that for about an hour and a half. That's about how long the parade lasted. We made our way back to the house and had up some hamburgers and stuff. Mostly stayed inside the rest of the day because it was hot. It was a hot one. And then we went out to the local viewing place that we have found to view the local fireworks. So that's why we weren't on last night. We didn't stream last night like I was originally thinking we would, because it turns here. Because of the fireworks. Oh, you did. You gotta be careful. Were you using a regular lighter, or were you using like a candle lighter? Oh, that is bad. All right. You used a torch. Like a propane torch? Alright, let's see.
How is everybody tonight?
Oh, there he is. We were just up there checking out your operation. Weren't around.
Oh, I just had to change my bandage on my leg.
I want to try to put fertilizer down in a dark field. It's a waste.
So you like the operation, or?
I saw everything seemed to be purple.
Yeah. You can blame that on the way she crucified me. Her knife me on another game, and my hair is purple.
Alright, let's see how this thing works.
You know, her favorite color is purple, and my hair got purple tips on it. And so she purple is that she says,
You got purple tips on your hair?
yeah.
Hey Ed, what's up? We got an interesting texture on the field. That.
Well, considering in real life I'm bald, so.
Yeah. Have you put fertilizer down on these fields yet?
I haven't, but I think someone else did. So Spectre and Tiger were fertilizing fields the other day at night, so I'm not sure what ones they done or haven't done.
Okay. I was wondering, I'm putting solid fertilizer down and it's got kind of a, the fields are getting a little white to them. As opposed to just the normal wet look. Actually have like a white glazing over them.
Yeah, well, Spectre was saying that the other day because he was doing solid fertilizer on it. He was saying that he was doing like a white powder coating on the field too. He did good ones he was fertilizing. I remember him saying he was a contractor. He was fulfilling, so I don't know if they were your fields or someone else's.
No, they weren't mine. It does make it a bit easier to see where you fertilized in the dark though. I don't talk politics. Is the best policy.
Well, I figured out how to do biogas fairly cheaply, but I'm still trying to figure out how to make biodiesel.
You need beans, canola, or sunflowers. I think you dump the grain in that thing and then it makes the diesel out of the oil.
Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, because I knew it had to be a crop of some kind. I was just like, okay, what ones? Because I did trying to do a test on my single player, and when I tried to put in that copper, it wouldn't accept it. So I'm like, okay, what am I missing? You know?
Yeah, I think if you go up to it, it says something about sunflowers, soybeans, or canola. Where are we? We're missing a little bit somewhere. Alright, let's go fertilize this other field down here. Oh, that's going to be hard to hook up now. Wonder what the lime looks like when you put down. No, I'm not using GPS, Ed. Not at the moment.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm standing in front of that thing. It says biodiesel refinery and produce, oil and fruits. It doesn't say what. It just says oil and fruits that I can see.
Oh, then I was probably reading it in the spreadsheet in the PDF that simulator.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Shadow Farms, what's up? Hey, Mark, what's up? Oh, I'm doing pretty good today. Glad to be on the map. Wish it was daylight.
This map's kind of a learning curve for me a little bit, but you know, it was the first time I ever had to make biodiesel, so the other maps that had biodiesel things, you know, you just put any old kind of crop in there and it just eats up, like corn, whatever. And that's the premise I was going on, and
Oh, hey, Cameron.
I had a field of corn ready, so I got a little bit of a trailer load, brought it up to it, and would take it. I'm like, okay, what am I missing? You know?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Mark. Yeah, check the PDF that's pinned. You're gonna have to open it in something other than just view it in the browser. And SimAddict went and did a translation on most of it. And there will be a page on what the biodiesel does. There's a page on basically what everything does. Basically tells you what the raw materials are, it tells you what the output is, and tells you where the output can be used or sold.
Right.
And if there's other businesses or industries or uses for the product, I'll tell you that too.
Right.
Yeah, I was commenting earlier, Mark, on how dark this map is. It is near pitch black. Unless you've got some light, you're definitely not getting much moonlight out of the deal.
Yeah, it's like it cost me a little bit of money for the
Hey, Genetic J.
wood chips out of the sawmill. I put it into the biogas, and once I got that figured out, so what I put into the biogas machine and what I got back out, I made a killing just by selling it off.
Oh, because it says it takes biomass. It doesn't really go into much detail.
Yeah. Now, biomass, it would take anything and everything you bring off the fields. And
Well, I put an order in on the spreadsheet for some bedding material. Once you have slurry to somehow make straw out of.
ordered one of my byproducts off the phone here.
I probably should be using GPS. That would make it a heck of a lot easier to keep things straight. Alright, check you later, Ed. Thanks for coming out. Sky. We're away from the light. And you can see she is dark. You know, I was going to, I thought about putting bringing a light tower out, but I didn't feel like buying one. Plus, I couldn't get one because it's 3 a.m. and the store's closed. So, buying a light tower is not an option at the moment. I would have to have bought a light tower earlier. It's like I wanted to go buy some chickens because I bought the chicken farm in the auction. And the other day, basically last night after the fireworks, I came online and bought some stuff for the chickens to get them up and running. Just put the water in. The only thing I need to do now is go buy some chickens. But the animal dealer is not going to be open for another 3 hours. We're going to have to wait to run down there and pick up the chickens. In fact, didn't catch my live stream of the auction process. I bought all three things up here. I bought the chickens, the pony ranch, and the cow pasture, and field 22 and 23. So this is my little corner of the world. And I also picked up field 7, I think. Let me check the spreadsheet just to verify that I actually got field 7 before I go down there to fertilize it. Fertilize someone else's field. Yep, I picked up field 7. So I'm going to go ahead and head on down there and fertilize that while I'm at it. Maybe I'll use GPS on that. Yeah, I was over here checking out these piles of compost. I guess Tiger Man did this. I think he owns a compost maker. But it's pallets of compost and soil bedding. Right there. I guess he's waiting for this place to open up to sell it. He's got himself one of those whack out fence. All right. Let's head on. Hey, you haven't used any hired help, have you? it's getting colder. It was 2 degrees Celsius when I got on the map a little bit ago. Now it's 1. It's not good. Where is field 7? Oh, it's okay. It's down here. Alright. Past the spinnery and take a dirt road. Shop here. Not familiar with Hof Bergmann. Shop. It is closed. There's a gate across the shop. Area, it's closed. It's definitely an interesting aspect of this type of gameplay to have to deal with keeping track of when things are open. Here it is. You can only, you can only sell stuff when it's open. Or if you're a business and you own the business and the business has operating hours, you can only do your work in your business during the operating hours of the business. So that does kind of put a bit of a damper on things. Hey, John. Let's do this. Oh, let's see how accurate that is. Not very. Alright, let's... Worse. Let's nuke course. There we go, that'll work. Yeah, you do. See, it's day 6 of spring already. We still are cold temps. So, technically, oops. Go. Technically, you won't be able to plant. Technically. See, the temperatures are 12 and 10 degrees. Saturday, day 13, it's going to be warming up to, put a headland in here. Make it easy. It's going to be warming up on Saturday. We are running 18-day seasons at 1.5 clock speed. It's a little quicker than real time, but not too quick. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Summer is a bum time to be sick. That's for sure. What's that?
I think if we ran it any faster, it'd be crazy if you're trying to get things done.
Yeah, I think 1.5 is going to work out okay. And there we are. Let's turn on around. Hey, Marcus. Glad you could catch a stream. Let's see here. Too bad it's dark. But we gotta do the farm work when we got the time to do the farm work. We are.
We have Spectre sneaking.
Did we? Did we now? Did have him sneak in. It would be fun plowing in this darkness.
I'm still over here in Nancy.
Axie.
Yeah, you reviewed the map.
Oh, you mean not another Goldcrest Valley edit?
Yeah, except there's no B in it. Or whatever.
Yeah. Hey Darren, what's up?
Playing a single player on it. I got nothing to do until we get A on the map, so.
Oh, you don't have any regular fields? They all got grass.
I've got 2 grass fields and one that's fully planted and fully fertilized.
Still have that cedar that's leased?
Nope.
That thing was racking up lease charges.
That cedar did not work with GPS. I couldn't see the what I seeded and what I didn't. So I had to wait till daylight. Or get a floodlight, one of the two.
Yeah, the map's dark, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Well, that's not good. The flooding in Houston again? I don't keep track of the news, so that's if that's old news, I don't keep track of it. Is there a big storm come through, like a hurricane or something? I was asking Spectre if anybody had fertilized their fields yet with solid fertilizer, because I'm seeing a nice white color to the fertilized layer. He said that you had done it, commented.
Yeah, solid fertilizer. Did a field for Tiger Man too,
He didn't notice.
It's funny because he was on and you were off, and I thought for some reason that contract was for you, right? So I started fertilizing one of his fields with solid fertilizer, and all of a sudden, the contract was taken down. I'm like, what happened to the contract? Well, Tiger didn't realize that I started fertilizing his fields, and like I said, I thought it was you. But it was Tiger Man, and he put the door over my solid fertilizer, and no fertilizer fields, and just took the contract down. I was in the middle of doing it, right?
Did you mark it in progress, or did he just not pay attention?
No, they were 2 small fields. It took me
Yeah.
like 15 minutes to do both fields.
Hey, Farmer Austin.
Got your unions up.
Yeah, I.
That is on. It's Christmas fertilizer spreader on it. Very, very wonky.
Oh well,
Trips very easily.
there is an update that just hit Mod Hoster today for that pack. It's gonna put it in
On Sunday, yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, that'll work.
It's got some other options to it. A couple different types of trucks and some other things also. One of the comments related to the trucks handling better and not rolling over as easy, I think. Although I would not get the don't get the fertilized sprayer. It's only one arm, seems done full. Gotta make sure people know not to buy that.
Yeah, well, I have the solid fertilizer spreader. So,
I picked up this little Agro Fert Max thing. Runs pretty good. Only holds 1,000 liters. Only does 12 meters, but I don't have any. My fields aren't really big, so it doesn't matter. Hey, Duck Zorly, what's up? Hey, your all grass map showed up in the playlist today. Don't know if you went and saw it. What I understand, it's the anti-Big M grass map. I've heard that you've kind of busy at work, I guess.
I would have found this by you yesterday.
Up. That is not the right. That's the field. Fireworks, pretty good. I was thinking it was going to storm into the early evening, but it never materialized. So we went out to a local middle school, which happens to be on top of a hill right across from the park, city park, which is where they set them off from. So it's a rather popular big spot.
Yeah, we were going to go down the street into Leesburg, but the weather was threatening. Never was bad enough to cancel fireworks. So I watched them on TV, Capital 4, you know.
Alright, let's go put this thing away for now. Got my little golf cart. Oh, well, it's not in the mod hub, so you can't get Giants to ban it. Sorry. This is one reason why I wanted the chicken farm. Had some storage back here. Now this tractor was funny. It doesn't have a high hitch, and the fertilizer spreader is really set up to do a high hitch. So the PTO is a bit wonky. Where's this going to up that here? Let's head on up and get to plow. Yeah, Marcus, I know about clay. We got our soil around here is clay. I didn't really know what people meant when they said They talked about red clay. Well, I've got a fox.
You got a what? I'm sorry?
I got a fox that's meandering around my farm.
Oh, cool. You streaming?
Yeah. Just walking, you know what? He's walking outside the chicken farm, trying to get himself in.
Like I said, you got that shotgun mod?
Hey, Rob. Alright.
There are some mods for hand tools, right?
Yeah, I've seen a rifle mod. Some buckets, or shovels, pitchforks, and things.
I think I've seen the axe mod. So instead of a chainsaw, you're right down the tree with an axe or whatever. But I don't think I've seen the rifle one.
I got this little plow for two reasons. One, I don't really like those regular plows, and two, the horsepower need on the tractor. Really, the best I could get was like a little 2-meter plow anyway. So here we are. That's pretty cool. Plow texture too. Let's fix this. Go down. All right. Let's do a headland here. Hey Fabio, what's up? Man, it'd be nice if we could see this during the day. Hey Haggard Farms, how you doing? Oh, the 4th was pretty good. Mostly just chilled out. Went to the local parade in the morning. And came back. Cooked lunch up and then chilled out on the chilled out inside because it was pretty darn hot. And in the evening we went out to fireworks. That would keep you busy. Oh, here comes John. Oh, I don't know too much about any new maps. There goes the fox. I don't know too much about any new maps. You know, I'm kind of eagerly awaiting the Creamery map, Black Sheep modding. See how that one comes and looks. And of course, Welker Farms, I've seen it listed as in testing. So we'll have to see what that looks like. That should hopefully be out soon. But what I was saying is we have red clay here in the backyard. And I was planting a bush, and I nearly snapped the wooden handle off the shovel, trying to scoop out a little shovel of dirt. As I was working that, digging that hole, I was looking at the dirt. I'm like, man, this dirt is red. Maybe that's what they mean by red clay. Alright. I'm going to set up auto turn because I got to go take some clothes out of the dryer. I keep hearing the thing buzz. I'm going to see how this thing turns, and then I'm going to be gone for a few minutes. And I'll have to... whew, that is a big turn. Alright, I'll be right back. Well, that didn't work out too well, yes. Now did it. Alright, let's get back here and clean up our mess. Well, at least we're able to plow at a pretty decent clip. That clay definitely, I mean, it just holds moisture, doesn't it? It's 4 o'clock. Maybe we'll get some daylight yet before the end of the stream. If it goes 6 o'clock, I'm gonna drop this and I'm gonna run down and pick up a load of chickens. Got everything I need to start the chicken hatchery. Not the chicken hatchery, but the chicken farm. One of the coops. And the finished product is eggs, but they're a different egg than the base game egg. Basically use the egg to either make crates of eggs, or what I'm going to start early on is I can put the eggs in an incubator and make little chicks. Then I can sell the little chicks. That's the goal, is to sell some little chicks. Let's do a little plowing in the cab here. Tiger Man got his head set on. Is that a load of palletized compost you got up there?
It is.
I was checking it out.
Very curiously stacked for the store open.
I know, it didn't look like you strapped it down or nothing.
It is. Well, it was earlier. Tied straps for me. Shows. Just been waiting on 7 o'clock in game time for flowers. Just getting that eyes on here earlier.
Oh, you're getting there. So you used a little palletizer up there. Was that pretty cool?
It is a slow process.
I suspect. The palletizer that he made that looks like the wood chipper, that's slow. Imagine that he slowed this one down.
It takes a couple minutes to make a full 3,000 liter pallet. They have to push the front to slide out. It takes probably 30 seconds to a minute to start making it.
Also, it doesn't eject the pallets. You have to actually manually tell it. Turn him up. Quiet. There we go.
Tiger Man loves crunching their numbers.
Well, he paid a pretty penny for it. He needs to figure out how to make it profitable.
That load that I have sitting there would be worth about $35,000. But then I pay silver to bring me wood.
You're buying his biofuel from him?
I'm buying wood chips.
Alright, but then the thing take biofuel? Or biodiesel?
Yeah, I have not. I filled up one tank at the gas station because he had to start making anything in. I haven't gone to that full tank yet. So yes, as soon as I get to that point, he'll be the guy I call.
You two have quite a good relationship.
Yeah. Anybody else that wants to bring me anything to throw in there, I'm gonna have to be buying hay and a lot of straw from people.
I was thinking earlier, wondering if there's enough grass on the map, or if planting grass.
I've been thinking about planting grass myself.
I sure hope that butter pays off.
I feel like my compost is gonna pay for my zeros.
You didn't put that much into the butter maker.
No, with that beef pulp maker ain't gonna make much money.
Well, the beet pulp makers used to offset. Who's got the cows?
The guy that he's already made mad.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't want free. Made him mad.
He's my only customer, and he's like, can I use your meatball maker? No.
Black Sheep's got a pretty good stump grinder. The thing that hooks up to the front of a skid steer.
On the way up with your wood chips.
I mean, that's a pretty good stump grinder. Are you talking about a stump grinder that shoots?
For somebody to plow my fields, I got it on high priority, so that's $3,300.
I could use that right about now.
It's there. Fields 1 and 13. I'll pay. I figured the math on together.
Man, you gotta start streaming that new game that's going viral that everybody's talking about. I can't remember now what it's called.
That was helpful.
that was quite useful. the game that's gone viral.
Everybody's talking about it. It's like for 9-year-olds.
Oh no, sorry.
At least that's what my older daughters say.
That's what everybody thought about Minecraft, and then they went and modded it and made it way difficult.
Right. It's supposed to be like a Hunger Games thing. Forget what it's called now though. They're just talking about it on the radio today.
They have a Hunger Games like version of Minecraft. I had never did it, but it seems interesting.
How about field 1?
1 and 13.
They're little fields.
Yeah.
Well, if I wasn't busy plowing 22, 23, and 7.
It honestly is cheaper for me. I haven't really looked at the store. I'm assuming that it's cheaper for me to pay somebody to plow that than to buy the plow. Yeah.
No, I bought this little old Massey Ferguson plow. It's super cheap.
Okay, it's still $4,500. I can pay somebody $3,300, save myself $1,200. And then help somebody else pay off their plow.
Once I plow these 3 fields, this plow is going back to the shop.
So how about I stop doing what I'm doing and I head over there and start plowing for you?
I'll pay you.
I got a nice big plow.
You gotta be careful, because Spectre was doing a job for Tiger Man, and then Tiger Man just took it down. Like, what? I was doing your job, and now you just
I
took it
didn't-
away.
He didn't put it there. It was being done. I thought he was getting to, so I did it myself.
They're tiny fields. It would take me like 20 minutes.
You didn't mark it in progress?
Yeah.
That's what Tiger Man was looking for.
I looked. Nothing was said in progress. So I didn't assume it was being done. I had fertilized most of his field until I had to return it.
There is a...
Fortnite.
No, we're definitely not doing that.
I've heard a lot about it, but
Not unless you want to play with a bunch of 9 and 6-year-olds that would kick your hiney.
I had a Wii once that had Super Mario Kart and a bunch of Japanese guys that kicked your eye.
It's still got a Wii, but it can't connect to the wireless. It's not smart enough.
It's too boxes.
Yep. So it sits offline, and my 4-year-old plays it. He plays his racing game, which is Mario Kart.
I love
Plays his
Mario Kart and Zelda. Super easily.
plays his sword game, which is Wii Resort, where they have a it's just like Fruit Ninja, where you slice fruit with your sword. And then you've got a stick and you beat people over the head with it.
Wii bowling is about as far as I ever got with that.
Yeah. He plays table tennis with it. Keeps him busy.
Yes, the bowling, the tennis, whatever pack that was, it was like 4 of those in there. I sold my Wii and bought my kayak.
Okay, you loaded up.
Yeah, I sent you 16,000 things.
Wii darts.
Oh, there's in resort there's archery. But did you check the Rob? Did you check out
So I've seen the archery on
that other farming game I did the other day? It's got Fruit Ninja, where you chop logs.
I played tournament darts about 20 years ago, and this game that did not translate very well to Wii.
darts does not transfer very well to the plastic.
Hey, have you put compost on the field to see what it looks like?
No, I did it when you were the other day because I didn't know.
Hey, Richard. Oh yeah, the
Clouds. I pay him borrow kids when you were spreading some compost.
is there a stump grinder other than the Brooks that shoots chips out?
It's an AWI, AWHI, something or other mod.
Know where it's at?
No, never.
There is one of those brucks that has no internal body. Right like this.
Let's see if we can't get you a mod there, Richard.
Forestry or what?
There's a guy in chat who's wishing there was a wood chipper that would, or a stump grinder that would shoot out like a snowblower.
FDR logging has one. It's in his latest pack as well.
Alright, FDR Logging, they got a Facebook page. He's got a big mod pack. He's big into forestry. Apparently he's got a wood chipper that might be right up your alley. He also has got a we also got a Star Wars lightsaber game where you basically fight, you know, Star Wars characters with your lightsaber. He likes that one pretty good.
It's at LS17 mods. It's the AWI H600.
Hey, Smoke Clone.
I don't find it. AHWI. Oh, that's a 15 mod. Yep, just Google AHWI H600.
AHWI.
Yeah, it's the H600.
Well, I don't have any VR right now. I got a card that'll support VR now, but haven't made the giant investment into VR. Be cool if Farm Sim supported VR. think I'm going to cultivate this field. Well, you know what? I should fertilize it again. I kind of want to cultivate the field and see what the cultivation texture looks like. This is Hof Bergmann. It is a dark night at Hof Bergmann. Hoping we'll get some sunlight before the stream ends.
Have about another 2 hours for that. It's about 6:20 when it starts getting daylight.
Might not see daylight then if we're only running 1.5 times. No, there's a link in the description. It is a rather intense map with respect to the stuff that's going on. Several different types of animals. I think 6 different types of animals. 3 cow pastures that act like basically factories, production. I've got a chicken farm and a horse ranch. Yeah, it has a day, but I can't fast forward. We're on kind of a you know, the economy map where got time frames. Can't really fast forward just to satisfy our needs. Gotta worry about other folks. And having this map has several sell points that that open and close, so that adds an interesting aspect. Like Tiger Man said, he was pretty much just waiting around, waiting for the sell point to open so he could sell compost. Been hanging around waiting for 4 hours. Got another 3 before the sell point opens. I'd like to go buy some chickens, but I can't until 6. I got another hour and a half. So I can go buy me some chickens. It's just a standard size map. There's the PDA. It's actually a, from what I understand, it's actually a Goldcrest edit. But darn it, if you wouldn't know, if somebody didn't tell you that it was a Goldcrest edit, I would never know. There isn't a single thing that looks like Goldcrest on the map. I actually did a 3-part map video on this map. There's just so much going on. There is so much going on. It took it was almost 3 hours long. You priced out your Zebu? See what price they are during the seasons. But you might want to go ahead and start the download now because it's over at, what is it, uploaded or something? I think it takes forever to download. Off we go. Almost done this field. I guess we'll run over and do the field that's the other side of the chicken farm here. Now tomorrow night I'm going to be over on the Valley of the Old Farm. It's late autumn. I'm going to be helping DoughBoy do some harvest, I think. I think once we get to the end of this field, I'm going to jump up and check out field 1. See John's plowing. See what kind of big plow he's got. Where's field? Can't even see. There he is. Oh, he does have a big plow. What it looks like when it's got poo on it. Here's the sheep pen. So what's cool about this map is that all the animals produce manure. So even the sheep produce manure. They take straw. I was gonna say, does that tree have a collision on it? It does not. This tractor is only rated at like 170 horsepower, so I couldn't get that big of a plow. So, I think 2 meters was about the biggest plow I could get. If I had the Kuhn pack, I'd have got the Kuhn subsoiler that gives plow bonus. Don't have the Kuhn pack installed. I definitely can't buy that plow, and I definitely couldn't pull it with this. That's for sure.
Now we wouldn't want it too easy to have a bit of a change.
Right. Hey, Alien Jim, what's up? It's either late or early. Congratulations on getting the PC update out. Why did I was wondering why the PC version would take longer to get out than console. Figured that are they different or what? I guess they must be different. Oh. Oh, I thought I could maybe get in, but can stand back here. Huh. Well, you know, some folks have speculated that things are just going to slow down a bit, probably with Giants. Due to you know, their work on 19. Oh man, we can't run into that. Let's do a pass around the outside of this field. Oh, just one tester, huh? That will slow things down, won't it?
Dark.
It's 5 a.m. Won't be dark much longer.
I have Tim's to ask for that movable light so you can have some light from
I mean, what's in miscellaneous right now?
Is it there?
The light tower? Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's typically the other way around. It's typically the PC goes quicker, and then it takes much longer to get console out, which is weird. Why it would be flip-flopped.
It's very buggy.
I've used it in single player. It's okay.
Yeah, but multiplayer has sync issues, and it just doesn't work sometimes.
They're stuck.
What's that?
The Fleetwood palette thing is really...
Oh, the palette filling mod?
I've used it in single player. It's okay.
Yeah, sometimes it...
In multiplayer, I got so bad it's never could,
I've had it totally crash sometimes.
Well, when we were doing that test run on this map, I used it to make veils because I had a bunch of loose stuff just making a mess. I had to veil it, and I did the courses with it, and it worked fine for me.
Are we talking about that, or are we talking about the standalone mod?
The legal,
I was talking about the standalone mod.
yeah, the standalone, the trailer thingy, the pallets and whatnot. It also does veils that were back.
Oh, is that in here? Isn't it? Yeah, the floodlight trailer. That's the modded floodlight trailer that gives you double the output. Is that another hour?
9 a.m.
Oh, night. You gotta wait till it's no longer night.
So every hour is half an hour, right? Because time and a half.
It's not double time.
Oh.
It's 1.5. So it's like every hour and a half. For every 2 hours is 3 game hours.
So I need to wait I have to wait till midnight, almost midnight my time, so I can sell those pallets. By that time, I'll have another load full to load up.
Sorry, I'm sinking.
Or tomorrow morning.
I go to work at 6 o'clock. I'll get up in time to play games.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new laptop.
But the advantage of 1.5 is tomorrow it should be 5 p.m. this time as opposed to 5 a.m. Kind of alternate times when it's light and dark.
So what's that gaming laptop gonna set me back?
$2,000.
Need to be mobile? Have to be a laptop?
Well, I might be changing jobs, so I don't want to hop in on Discord and do that. I can't do it from my work computer where I'm going.
Discord on my phone.
I don't even know what to look for on a gaming laptop.
I don't either. I only ever buy business laptops.
See, it seems hard to think that you get any kind of gaming components or something like that small. Do all laptops have an integrated video card and all that stuff?
Your gaming laptop would have a dedicated one.
Go for an Asus laptop. Those are gamers. I have one and prefer them.
The most important thing is make sure you have a dedicated graphics card. Otherwise, it doesn't matter what you get. You're not gonna be happy.
I, for whatever reason, didn't think you could get a dedicated video card on a laptop, but apparently you can.
Yeah, it's not exactly removable. It's pretty much fixed to the board, but it's a dedicated chip. They have mobile versions of you know, your traditional PC graphics card. So they got a mobile version of the 1070 Ti that I just bought. Thanks for the sub, Legendary Gaming.
You said Asus controller?
Asus.
You like your Asus?
I have Asus towers and laptops, and my towers and laptops are identical on hardware and everything. They have the NVIDIA 7200 series video card in them.
Oh, I'm liking it pretty good.
1000 gig hard drive for the laptops, and I got 3000 gig hard drives for my desktops. And when I bought them from Staples in Canada here, the manager said that my laptops will rival my desktop for performance-wise,
Oh, there we go.
and they're all gamer. You know,
Yeah, definitely get hot. But I would say a gaming laptop is probably going to be a good 1.5, maybe even 2 times as expensive as a traditional desktop PC that's configured the same.
Well, I got lucky. I bought mine on sale, my desktop and my laptops. The desktop was $1,000 for the tower alone, and then I had to get my monitor separate. And the laptops, they had them on sale for $1,500 instead of $3,000.
Yeah, we're running pretty solid frames here. You know, I'm doing ultra high, very high. I guess that's what FarmSim uses, very high.
Alright, how you coming from
And
Almost done.
it's actually a custom very high where I tweaked up a bunch of other things higher than what very high was set to, so pretty satisfied with it. Oh, you're not getting any pallets? Alright, everybody out, let's do it.
No, I'm getting like
Midstream.
3 of them, or 2 of my cucumber ones, I'm getting nothing. But 1 of them, I'm getting 2 pallets. I keep saying this.
Autoload's not your friend. It's where you brute force them up off the spawn point with your hand. And then turn around and toss them onto the autoload trigger.
Yes.
As a realist, I have a problem with that. The guy who needs front that is that man is worth himself.
How's the Friday, Duck? The Duck says to, don't buy something off the shelf, buy something, online from somebody that specializes in gaming laptops. Too often the stuff on the shelves are just, marketing and, slick plastic.
They said the same shit, but some of it's plastic. It's just being behind.
It used to be a really cool website. People should have it.
Well, it looks pretty good. It's just hard to,
Pretty neat case. Cases don't really matter to me.
it looks pretty good when it's turned, when the sun's up. We're not seeing it tonight. I've never even heard of digital storms.
One of these days, I'm machines can be a fish tank to me.
It doesn't sound very good.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, it's not really visual.
I've seen that. It's basically a water pool.
But what about when you game too much and you cook the fish because the water got too hot?
Yeah, right there on
Yeah, I see it. Is it in oil, like mineral oil?
Yes.
I've seen them.
I want one of those really, really
Let me check
bad.
something.
I have a fish tank sitting over there all ready to go. And I've actually have quite a bit of mineral oils I bought for it. I'm just really nervous about putting the only computer I have into it. Mineral oil and having something myself to do without a computer.
Yeah, I'd say returning a part that's been soaked in mineral oil might be difficult.
You're not getting your money back for that.
Comes to Ken.
Have you ever tried to return a part to New Egg anyways?
Actually no. Had much problems with it.
I had one, so I bought a memory and it was not compatible with my other one. I tried to return it and it became a hassle, so I just kind of kept it.
We've got 2 micro centers in our area. Got many of these back in the pretty incredible.
We got a couple little stores around here, but they're not
Alright, right now the 1070 is sitting at 140 degrees. It's pretty cool. I don't even think the fans have kicked in much.
Computer tells you how hard it is.
Oh yeah.
I just think
Those are who I suggest about
Spectre, I put in a private message for you the Asus stuff and a website.
Let's check something else out.
I'm nowhere near buying a computer. I'm just gonna limit this Frankenstein one I have along for a while.
Gaming laptop starting at $12.99.
System's running nice and cool. CPUs at like 100, 110, 111. It's like barely warm.
the base model has a 1050.
Still not.
Oh, we're getting a little lighter. Yeah, 140. I'm running at 141 right now. She's just air cooled.
Curious, did you ever figure out what I owe you?
I have not.
It's starting to get lighter.
Oh yeah, you're the fertilizer guy.
Fertilizer king.
I'll be the seed king after first harvest.
He's got the sprayer and everything. I just got to go hook up and then pay him later. It's nice.
Yeah, yeah, the CPU fan is barely spinning, 700 RPM. And the graphics card is barely spinning.
Rent him out to the rest of us.
Pretty slow. I used all of Ken's water barrels. Get 2 out. I decided to use all of them.
I got some cash set aside for a harvest.
Yeah, I've got my money now, but when I started my cow pasture, it takes 100 cows. So if I buy 100
But
cows,
you don't need all 100.
my OCD will kick in.
Like, I must have all 100.
I must have them all.
You'll stand there all day long milking them. Your OCD will kick in saying, I have to get all the milk.
I think that thing will run by itself, won't it?
I think you can turn it on, but I could never figure out how to hit the right keystrokes to make it spawn more than 1 jug at a time. I had to stand there and toss the jug into the van.
I can cut milk. Figure out your cucumbers. They still haven't spawned, but I have a full load on my truck right now. Oh yeah, so I can't sell them now. So.
You need more compost yet?
Yeah, if you want to bring, how much is your tipper? Or how much is the full load? Just whenever you get a full load.
Oh, the finished good shop.
Snooze, Dorfladen, Buchhausen. And 8 to 8. I knocked her down.
She doesn't sleep there, does she?
I don't know.
But if we bring a window, the cops will call the shook up too.
So the best part I would say of my setup right now is
I hear a siren.
I can encode in basically real time. So a 30-minute video will
Air raid alarm.
will encode in about it encodes in about 28 minutes. Oh, I don't hear anything.
Like I'm here down by City Hall at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, it's going off right now. Teleport to City Hall, you might hear it.
There is a fire department in town there.
Maybe that's what I was hearing.
Hear it.
Hear it, Tiger? It's like, I'm not going crazy.
I heard it now, and I'm
She's. It's probably an alarm you set off because you're backing your stuff up to the shop trying to steal stuff.
It's over here at the fire department. Because the light was blinking too.
Oh, they have a call? Somebody up,
Yeah.
turned off. Somebody wreck.
And somebody's parked in front of the second door, which is it says right here, no parking will be towed. Car here.
There's Ken picking up his slurry.
Field 1 is done.
Okay, 13.
Also, I have no game sound right now.
What'd
So,
you do?
I probably control
Broke.
escaped too many times.
Broke all the things.
So,
You can fix it real easy.
yeah, go into your game escape menu, pick the, go to the volume tab and toggle it up and back down, then come back out, you'll have volume.
There we go.
No, I'm not doubling down on my content. I've always been actually able to encode at that rate.
It's a bunch of individual sales. It's main claim.
Cukes.
Yeah, each one is an individual sale, so I'm just claiming each box.
Yeah.
I got
It's a pickled cucumber.
I was able to dump a bunch of them in the shop using the UAL. Couldn't get them all in there. I could sell them. when she's closed.
You warped them through the building.
Yeah, earlier today.
I don't know if you should warp them through the building when she's closed. They might never show back up.
Yeah, there's a good possibility I'll break something else.
You might glitch out the map and we never be able to do it again.
That's why it's broken.
I was thinking when the clock was reading like 0:30 if I could use my autoloader trailer to on my pallets into the shop over there. If I drive around at the back and I do an autoload to go through the cell phone, instead my trailer's sitting there waiting for 7 o'clock. Hour comments on game time. Patient.
I'm actually surprised that I'm actually surprised my CPU was running that cool. I got it at a 20% overclock. Maybe it's not working very hard. Check.
There's 14.
Yeah, it's only at 50%.
Yeah, I was watching. I just turned my phone off.
Graphics card sitting at like 40%. It's just chilling out. Alright, Rob, check you later. It's a i5 6600K. It was I guess it's a 2016 generation i5. I think it normally clocks at 3.5 gigahertz, and I got it cranked up to 4.2. That's what we're doing here, 18. Yeah, 1.5. So 3 days in every 2 days.
So tomorrow it should, not tomorrow, on the 7th of spring, that'll be our first transition.
Yeah, just game day tomorrow, which will be sometime later. Sometime early tomorrow.
Hey, Razak, do you have a flatbed trailer? Oh no, is it auto loading or not? Either way, doesn't matter. I'll just come pick up these pallets and see if you can use these pallets. If you pick them up, just dump it into it.
Good, at the composter.
How many people got in tonight? Kind of busy night now.
Palletized stuff.
Go through the effort of making it palletized. So
Cucumbers restarted.
I get asked for more,
I think Ken is right. I can only have so many boxes sitting up here. Because I haven't even sold them yet. I just moved them away from this area.
wonder if can you run cucumbers and stuff through the palletizer or the compost master?
I don't think so. I don't think you can, right?
If you could convert it over to some other format, then it might allow you to hoard it a little better.
Too bad you couldn't throw them into the biodiesel.
Cucumbers for everything.
Do you know if the price of cucumbers changes? If it doesn't change, it doesn't matter.
It does. It changes.
Must be tight.
Great demand on cucumbers, but you can't hoard them.
Crazy thing is though, it doesn't matter where the highest price is at that shop. It's all, even when it's in red, it's higher at the shop than it is anywhere else.
She wants to see more of you.
She likes it.
Like she cucumber.
Anybody translate what she says when you walk in?
Razak, do you remember what I charged you last time?
It's 50 per thousand, right? I lost connection.
Digging this Fiat Agri.
It's a cool tractor, isn't it?
It's cheap.
180 horsepower, and it can do everything.
You do everything small.
That won't traction.
No. It does have narrow options.
Narrow and front motor.
Sinking.
I have a really good John Deere mod. It's a 4955. It does 45 miles an hour.
I'll have you know that the Fiat dealer here in Virginia also is the Bentley dealer, so.
I'm not sure if I could ever drive a Bentley.
Yeah, Dodge are the same.
I can't see Fiat and Bentley in the same place. Early 70s, I did all day long. Jumping out.
We get a guy at work who's got a newer Dodge Charger, but it doesn't have a Hemi in it, so I keep showing him pictures of real Dodges that have Hemis in them. Say, this is a real Dodge because it has a real motor. Not take that rubber band thing that you drive around.
So having said,
Gotta rerun the rubber bands next week.
Probably six cylinder. They did the same thing with the Mustangs.
seems like fuel cost. And if you're only having to rerun those rubber bands once a week, that's not bad.
Yeah, they basically, you know, declawed it. I got in one. I got in it because we were going to lunch or something. I got in the passenger seat. I'm not very tall, and I got in the thing and I had to duck down because my head kept hitting the roof of the car. I'm like, how do you sit in this thing without your head constantly getting banged up against the roof? It's not a small looking car, but dang it if the inside wasn't looking.
I was looking for a car not too long ago, and I was looking at the Charger, and to me the inside was just a little cheap.
All right, we are going to head on down to the to the animal market.
Absolutely horrible.
This guy's face with gates.
I thought he didn't open at 6. I wonder how many players will be standing at gates waiting for them to. Going down to the animal dealer. Opens at 6.
What are you guys doing for hay? All you people with animals.
Waiting on me.
Waiting on it to grow.
I haven't bought animals. I have my Zebra thing. I haven't bought an animal.
Yeah. Holding off on cows until there's hay around. Holding off on the ponies until there's hay around. I'm starting to question if there's going to be enough hay on the map to support everyone's uses.
I don't know, you have to go talk to the guy with the 2 grass fields.
I planted a whole field of grass.
You gotta start small.
Planted field 3. It's grass. And after I harvest the wheat off of,
I think there's even plenty of straw, plus you can buy straw if you absolutely have to.
even by bedding material, yeah.
So I'm thinking about planting 1 and 13 in grass. grass.
How's in the field? No heat that.
No, we just need hay.
Hey, water and battery, right?
Yep. Milking station.
I bought that already.
Yeah, I grabbed one too.
Oh.
Red. Matches all my other stuff. All my stuff is red. I'm
Like I
trying
said,
to.
It's that Heston red.
6 o'clock.
I'm trying to get the fleet colors.
In here.
Like I said, I should have bought the black. Watch them cows roast while they're getting milked.
Milks them and cooks them at the same time. Steak and a glass of milk.
You get the brown one, you make chocolate milk.
There's cars down here at the animal shop, but they are not willing to open this door early.
We can throw boxes of cucumbers over the wall. I have extra.
Hey, Klein, we were having a discussion about the storage silo right here beside my composting facility. Whose is that? Back over this way. That one right there.
It's probably supposed to be for the farm.
So I was wondering. Kind of a little way out from the farm, though.
Yeah, well, see, it holds all kinds of stuff.
It holds compost.
It does. It holds manure, compost, lime, grass, silage, our food, pig food, all kinds of German words I can't read very good.
You read German?
No.
Me neither.
Just what I learned from playing Farm Sim.
Gates open.
Not for me, it's not.
Wait.
I mean, I guess everybody can use it as maybe you have to keep track of what you actually have. And you'd almost have to put up a separate spreadsheet.
Yeah. For fairness factor, I figure if everyone plops down for their everyone that needs a silo can plop down the that LS mod silo.
Does it hold everything or just
Prop.
Well, that's all done.
I'm gonna turn on my. I don't think I have to. I'm just gonna do grass.
I'm gonna see if
About that grain thing, I shouldn't have.
sell it. Let's see what our ponies cost. Ponies are still $500. Okay.
Right there near one of your things.
I got the mail.
Oh, but it's still right there next
All right.
to something.
it makes little bags. You make more money selling wheat in little bags.
All right, chicken.
So
$70 chickens. All day, every day.
come check compost, right?
Yeah, if you want to go pick up some compost,
All right.
take your flatbed. Crazy testing me.
Got me 90 chickens.
Nice. How many cows is that trailer?
Less than 90.
Yeah, less than 90.
I like a big one.
Almost tempted to start buying some cows over there.
Gotta have the hay feed.
I can get them in my pasture. They won't die. They just won't produce anything. I had to make a lot of trips to fill that underdog. Spectre has to make even respect them.
They don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to afford 200, but I can tell you that much.
They don't breed in it, though, do they? So
Oh, just they just make a lot of milk.
what if you get with the cow guy
Jonathan had them.
and you help him buy cows, and then you get
Offspring.
offspring? Just flat out, I buy your cow, I get your offspring. You can have 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5 cows.
Those cows take forever to reproduce.
Yeah. Probably just buying
They don't make, well, it depends how many cows you got. If you've got like 200 cows, they reproduce pretty quick. But only in summer.
Just an idea. All the brand new ones are at the bottom, not the top brand.
I may just buy that. Cheese. Make butter, cheap butter. I hope the butter pays, that's what I'm gonna say.
It pays. See the price in the store. All you gotta do is put milk in and get butter out.
And you don't have to stand there all day churning it yourself.
In the shop, you get 18. Probably said it's right price about 20,000 per 1,000 liters.
So how big are those little butter containers? They're not 1,000 liters.
Probably a
Yeah. It's gonna take some effort.
Probably get $2,000 for every container of butter. It's like the cucumbers. Each box is between $400 and $500. Box of cucumbers. They're really good cucumbers, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. A real big box.
Grade A organic.
Compost fit.
Compost fed and water. A treatment plant.
Speaking of that, we got 2 more tanks of water right here.
Small tanks or a big tank?
10,000s. I'm still working on yours. We're needing water right now.
I'm fine right now.
He's okay for right now.
Alright, let's see here.
Whatever, all that free water from the rain, is that all gone already?
There's our chickens. So we can hold 200 chickens in here.
I'm gonna need a big tank refill soon.
Got bedding material down.
It's fast and got the free water.
Need some more, some food. Got water in here.
I have a storage area by the vegetable farm.
They make boxes. Eggs over here.
Rainwater in.
Then we'll take those. And we'll put them over here.
By the apples has one.
Well, I'm
Vegetable farm.
kind of frustrated
And we'll
'cause
put
I
'em
got
in
that
here.
thing Right there in my area, it didn't collect no water.
That's for slurry.
Well, it's designed as a slurry pit, but it would still hold water.
You don't want to water down your slurry.
I don't have no slurry.
So we put eggs in here, and we get baby chickens out.
Not too bad you didn't have slurry, because I'd probably buy it off you.
Then we take baby slurry out, or the baby chickens out, and then we go sell them.
Buy it off me too.
Or
You can store it there. That's
come
all
in
it's
here,
meant for.
and we bring our eggs and put our eggs
I'm gonna
here.
take one pallet up, see if it works.
Okay.
And we gotta go buy cardboard boxes and water,
I'm trying a dumb idea.
and we get packed eggs over here that we can
I
sell.
went and bought some lime, $245. Curious to see if lime will grow on my compost machine. It does not.
How many liters of lime you got?
3,500. It is, but I've been buying wood chips from so because it helps you make money.
Yeah, the in-game stuff like that.
Oh, there's Ken.
They're way too cheap. Yeah, if you ask me.
I'm gonna have a crap ton of sugar beets.
I'll go in the compost master. And in the beet pulper.
Yeah, but nobody needs beet pulp.
Okay.
What's up, beet pulp?
The guy who pissed off.
Yeah, he made Cow Guy mad.
Could
It's quicker to do that than to make.
can you palletize beet pulp? As you sell a palletized beet pulp.
Oh, the sheep eat people?
The sheep and the lamb breeding. Same guy.
There you go.
It's Jonathan. What'd you do to make Jonathan there?
Take him off.
I got the board mixer too. He sent me a message saying, "Can I use your beet pulp mixer?" And I'm like, "You're my only customer to buy beet pulp. Why would I let you use my mixer? You buy beet pulp. Whoa, gee, you don't gotta get pissed."
That's the only reason why we had the auction was to make money to sell to each other.
Alrighty.
Klein, you want this line?
I don't have anything to spread it with. Who has a manure spreader?
Can. Hey, Furious High, did you get done on the field yet?
Yeah.
Do you want to fertilize them?
Sure.
With lime and Ken's manure spreader?
Just put it in the repair off right here. Meet me at the nurse.
Alright.
Where's your manure spreader?
See what
Piggy barn.
let's see what the cows cost right now.
Piggy barn. Yeah, you're not that far away.
I like that I bought that hayloft because I have a little bit of vehicle storage right on the main farm. Just enough.
Oh my gosh, cows are way $5,500.
Furious.
This trailer holds 6 cows.
Come do the compost.
It's gonna be a lot of trips.
You'll see it right there. You'll see it.
Behind the hayloft.
Yeah.
Mine.
You're gonna do what you gotta do, aren't you?
Are you wheeling and dealing?
I'm making money. I'm willing to pay.
What, you want me to seed your fields for you?
Yeah.
He's busy running the compost master. He's gonna farm out. He's gonna contract out all his farm work.
Hey, it's helping. It's helping the community, man.
I plowed Ken's fields this morning.
Okay, so I need to pay you. Say 3,300.
Provide the seed or not?
I'll pay for it though.
Is Jonathan got the seed master?
Yeah, you're
But
the
Jo-
seed master.
But
I'll
there's
pay
no
you.
crop. There's no grain to go in the seed man.
Yeah,
It's a delayed purchase.
we'll have to buy a... What field is it?
One at 13, both grass. There's your 3,300.
You send it to Furious or Braz? Send it to Ken.
I need to send you set.
Well, I was so confused about all getting ready.
No? It's in the Blackwood Farms. We got 3,300 cents. I need to change that to
I'll lay that right on.
paid in full. If you need more fertilizer, go get the
Now that's just...
compost.
I'm gonna go put fertilizer on this plowed field just to see what the fertilized looks like.
Texture looks so cool.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to fertilize both those fields, cultivate both those fields,
It is working.
fertilize both those fields, and then seed both those fields.
For 3,300?
No, and I'll pay for each individual thing. So I just paid you 3,300. I'm going to create a new contract right now. I need to open up my other spreadsheet. No, I'm not trying to stiff you. I'll pay you fair wages.
You're talking fast, you know. I gotta. This compost won't go in the bins
Fertilize. One.
I'm gonna check out this lime spreader.
13.
I don't think it's good to get bathed in lime like this.
It's all the rage. It's all the
Ken's trying to collect it with his bucket.
They're having too much fun over there.
So what do you need me to do first?
Fertilize both those fields.
You know, fertilizer spreader? You're thinking I'm furious.
Hello.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Paid the wrong guy.
Embarrassment.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not embarrassed because I'm terrible with voices.
You want to pay furious. I thought you were asking me to see how I feel.
That's why you have Discord up. You see who's lit up.
No, I've been flipping back and forth between two screens. So Discord is very. Yes, I will pay you to see my fields as soon as.
Okay, bro. Okay. Hey. You gotta pay the quiet one over there.
So once he gets done fertilizing, I need somebody to compost.
Did you claim your lime expense?
To cultivate.
Yes, I did. To cultivate, yes.
I got a nice 6-meter cultivator with your name on it.
Okay. I'm putting it all in there.
So
And I'm putting everything as high priority because you guys are doing it right now, so I'm paying for it.
He's paying the premium.
I'm furious. I don't have a cultivator, do you?
Don't you up by the end of the day.
You could go buy a cultivator for what Tiger Man's going to pay you.
So
He's going to buy your cultivator for you in your wages. I got a little the little 4-meter Massey Ferguson over here.
Actually, I am gonna need one. The shop's not open. Dang it.
One right in butter barn. It's a narrow one.
I'm just furious since I'm just paying my rental fee out of the money. What's his name's paying me?
Have you seen what liquid or what solid fertilizer looks like? It has a white texture to it also.
So what are you paying, Tiger Man? What are you paying per step?
I just put the next 2 steps up in the contract too, so you can see exactly what it is I'm doing.
You already plowed them, furious.
Oh yeah, they're all done.
And you're fertilizing.
Yeah, I'm spreading the lime on them right now.
He's doing the second stage of fertilizing. So after it's cultivated, it needs to be fertilized again. His little one is not.
I don't know how well the ultra high graphics look coming through on stream because of course YouTube compresses everything.
It's okay with you. Furious. I'm gonna rent your cultivator to do his job. So, you wanna do like a percentage?
Sure.
Give you like 20% of what he pays me.
25.
25.
Look at this.
Alright, 25% of what he pays me to cultivate. I'll give you. Just how much you pay me to cultivate?
2,636.
send that to Furious.
All right, let me jump out and do that real quick. See, I get voices confused too easy.
All right, so
Plowing is 600 per hectare.
Yeah, mixed up with the voices in your head.
Any arable work would be 300 per hectare.
Yeah,
Fertilizing's
I don't have
150.
voices in my head, thank God.
Harvest is 1500.
I wish this car was so much faster. This is Paul. Yeah, sorry for pushing it.
it was 3,300 exactly.
Yeah.
All right, you should have it now.
All right.
Once I get paid for
We're going to do this pass, and then we're going to close out for the day. I don't know if... I'll probably be on the server tomorrow doing stuff. But we'll be streaming on the Valley of the Old Farm tomorrow night. Probably helping DoughBoy out. Unless for some reason he's not on, then we'll be back on here, I guess.
What's the screenshot command again?
Until next time,
print screen.
happy farming.
I thought it was F12 for Steam.